Water has a long history of serving as the stage for play, politics, and cultural exchange. This is not different in New York City, which has a uniquely rich history relating to water, bathing, and contested space. New York faces several challenges during summer heat waves due to the dense population and relatively low green space. Portable pools began popping up across the city in the 1960s, and the now iconic swimmables began arriving at underserved communities in the 1970s to expand swimming access. Opening fire hydrants to serve as impromptu splash parks was another way to beat the heat. This practice, called capping, became so popular that police and fire departments began providing the public with sprayers. These hydrant accessories were provided to any responsible adult if they applied for the $10 permit and learned how to operate a wrench from a New York fireman. The city also has a rich history of bathing culture. Dr. Simon Baruch opened the first public bath in 1901 to promote physical and social hygiene. The city built dozens of bathhouses in the next 3 decades. However, they began to be converted into recreational facilities in the 1930s since the need for public bathing facilities declined. Several of these bathhouses became sanctuaries for gay men to freely express themselves as early as the 1920s. While known as destinations for carnal pleasure, many prominent gay baths ran voter registration, medical, and social programs for their community of patrons. However, many of these bathhouses were closed in 1986 during the AIDS epidemic. New York Mayor Ed Koch Public stated this was for public health reasons, though many critics reasonably ascertained this was fueled by a homophobic agenda. Water also served as a place of contest during the end of segregation in the United States. Public pools across the country served as the final battleground for desegregation. A Florida motel owner throwing acid in a pool of swimming black children is perhaps one of the most famous accounts of this instance. Many scholars point to this era as the start of privatization of recreational facilities as wealthy white people move out of the city and into suburban homes with their own in-ground pools. Many public facilities were converted into private clubs. POPs, or privately owned public spaces, started being legislated into urban building codes to preserve the remaining public space. This project, Splash Splash, draws on the historical culture of water in New York as a space for play and politics. It is ideologically opposed to the root of private recreational spaces, segregation and often violent removal of othered people from public recreation. Splash Splash is designed to be connected to any fire hydrant. Acting as a water sprayer, the objects draw on municipal water without decreasing water pressure. This portable splash park is designed out of milled marine foam objects with various spraying functions. Objects closest to the hydrants are designed to spout water aggressively and instigate quick interactions, while objects further away are designed to accommodate slow streams and leisurely bodies. The objects are also intentionally designed to be cute and unassuming. While aesthetically polite, the situations they instigate push against the status quo by fostering sensuality and celebrating bodies in public space. This challenges conventional concerns regarding decency, gender, and bodily expression. In all, Splash Splash is designed to be a community amenity for fun. This project leverages New York City's new plaza permits, which make it easier than ever to apply for a permit to close a street for a community event by loosening previously strict regulation. While it cools people off in the summer, it also serves as a mixing pot for different identity groups to come together and wash their summer woes down the sewer with a quick rinse in an otherwise busy street. While water has been a place of contest, Splash Splash uses aquatic intimacy to wear down the stresses of city living and celebrate human bodies, even if only for a few minutes.